Hi everyone, this is Diary of a Mystic. I'm going to be covering the case of Kori Gauthier, who went missing April 7th and her body was found April 13th. If you've been following this case, I'm going to look into the events of that night psychically, as well as what happened. Many suspect Kori committed suicide, and there are no suspects, and the police have submitted a statement that there is no foul play. So if you're new to this case, or if you've been following this case the last couple of weeks, Kori was 19. Some outlets say she was 18. Freshman at Louisiana State University from Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Her car was found idling and unoccupied on the I-10 bridge in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 6 days later, her body unfortunately was found in the Mississippi River. So I'm going to take a look into the energies surrounding Kori and to see if I can pick up on anything. So thank you for watching, and let's get started. Okay, let's get started with Kori's reading. If you're new to my channel, I always begin each reading with the full card on the bottom of the deck, which symbolizes me performing and beginning a new reading. And I'm going to look into the energies surrounding Kori, see if I can pick up on anything the night that she went missing, disappeared, and the events that led to her unfortunate passing. So this case is very it's a mystery. So if you've been following this case, let's look into and see if I can pick up anything leading up to her that night in her final moments. So let's get started. So Kori's energy, her energy to me, I'm already picking up the number 5. And many times if I get a number, that could be an age, that could be a timing or a period of months. So I feel like something's attached to the number 5 for her. Whether this was the last 5 months, the length of time with something, this could even be going back to the age of 5 for her. But I feel like it's a past time period. So the last 5 months. So March, February, January, December, November. So 5 months. Was there a 5-month period with something, situation, relationship? What was the 5 months about? So something that has occurred or was occurring for her, especially in the last 5 months. What happened to Kori that night, April 7th, on the bridge, and what happened to Kori prior to that night on the bridge? What was going on in Kori's life? What can we pick up on that was going on in Kori's life leading up to that moment. What was going on with Kori? What was going on with Kori? What was going on with Kori and what was happening in her life at the time before her passing, and what was occurring in Kori's life and what was going on with Kori. Okay, first card we have is the Ten of Rods. I feel like 10 days prior to her passing, disappearance, that she was feeling very weighed down with some type of heavy burden, concern, circumstances, pressure. Okay, she had a heavy load on her, perhaps with school, if she was working. She felt very burdened. This also could be one where she just was very overwhelmed as well with the Ten of Rods energy. So this is oppression. This is feeling oppressed. This is also carrying the burden or weight of responsibility, shouldering the burden and weight of responsibility, not asking for help. So she was really weighed down emotionally. She may have felt very mentally, physically drained as well. This is carrying a lot. So she was carrying a lot of stress perhaps in her life during that time. So judgment shows up. This is the awakening. This also to me symbolizes transformation, passing, and the portrayal of this card is very much entering into or going to the next level, to the other side. I feel that I feel that she has elevated in some way, especially the elevation of her passing. So if there's fear from her family that she has not entered God's kingdom or has entered heaven, this shows me that she is in heaven. And I love the depiction of this card because Archangel Gabriel, who's the archangel of this card, is standing in wait. So this is very much validating that she has passed. The Ten of Rods can also be a card of wanting release from life's burden, okay? And this is when the transformation comes through of release, rebirth. Six of Pentacles shows up. I feel that her energy is one where she not only had a belief in God or her spiritualness from her family, but she had faith, but she also had a kindness and a gift for generosity. She helped out others. She would help her friends out. She would help her family members out. She'd help out her community. She was very much about giving or giving to others or giving back or helping others as well. There's a generous nature with her energy. And I feel that Kori was very generous as a person. Even financially, she might have financially helped other people as well. Seven of Cups energy shows me there was some type of confusion illusion, fantasy about something. She was in her head a lot. This could have been confusion about love. This could have been confusion about who she was or what she wanted to do with her life. Um, and this is where we're very mixed up with our emotions. And so this energy shows me that she had many opportunities, many options available to her, but it was overwhelming. It may have been very overwhelming for her with the Seven of Cups energy. The Empress, this is mother. This is great feminine energy. This is also one of the nurturer. Empress is great power and strength and abundance. I don't know her relationship with her biological mother, but there's something here attached to mother energy for her where there's something that's lost, or she's confused, or she would be very much in her head about the connection, either with herself or connection with a mother figure or mother in her life. Yeah, there's some kind of disconnect here where she was very much in her head, especially in connection with female energy. So there's something going on here. Let's go further into the reading. King of Cups. This could be, because it's the Cups card, this could have been, or this could be father. This could be father energy. This also could be boyfriend, water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The King of Cups typically is very compassionate, very nurturing, very emotional, also very intuitive. So the King of Cups has shown up next to the Ace of Swords. So this king learned or spoke the truth, especially with the Ace of Swords, which began a new cycle. So this king basically communicated a new cycle to Kori. Whatever truth bomb or whatever truth came out is attached to this king. And it began a new cycle for her. It may have been one where she either learned the truth about something, the truth was communicated to her, there was some type of clarity given, resolve, or this could have been a breakthrough of some kind. But there's definitely something attached to this person that he was wanting to start a new beginning or start a new cycle. And also, because of wanting to start a new cycle, was speaking the truth about or being brutally honest. That's what I'm picking up on. Something that was brutally honest, okay, that may have been a little bit less emotional and compassionate, that was more delivered in more of a blunt, cut and dried delivery. All right. Yeah, here's the Ten of Cups. This is family, this is relationship, this is joy, happiness, but this is a very family oriented card. So there's something attached here to family dynamics, marriage, relationships with the Two of Pentacles. I don't know if her parents were divorced. I don't know if she had separate homes with her mom and then with her dad. But I also feel that she was juggling many things in her life with the Two of Pentacles. This could have been, juggling obviously school, obviously a job, relationships, etc. But there was some type of back and forth here, some type of back and forth energy. And it's very much centered around family. Nine of Swords comes in with the High Priestess. So she was suffering from perhaps anxiety for the first time in her life, depression. She may have suffered from insomnia. She may have also been very worried, where the worry or the fear is greater and is basically overshadowing everything else in her life. I feel with the Nine of Swords showing up that she was in despair. This is typically known as the nightmare card, where we're up at night, we're very fearful, we're lost in our fears and thoughts. So mentally, she may have been very much plagued with anxiety or battling anxiety, depression, insomnia. The High Priestess shows up, and this is also very indicative with these two cards, something occurring or happening at night. The High Priestess shows up and shows me that there's a mystery here. Okay, she may have been hiding this from her family, from loved ones. If she was battling depression, if she was battling anxiety, if she was having suicidal thoughts, she may have been hiding this from other people. And this may have been going on, I'm picking up on, between the last 9 to 5 months, especially the last 5 months. So what was occurring or happening for her in November of 2020? Something began around that month for her. Okay, I was wondering if this card was going to show up in the reading. I had a feeling that it would. So here we have the Devil next to the Fool. Devil shows me that there may have been an addiction to something, either to someone, addictive type relationship that was toxic. This also could have been an addiction that had begun or had started, because going back to the Seven of Cups, this is a card very much that can deal with addiction or excess, either with drinking or getting lost, escapism, okay, wanting to escape our problems. So, and this was something that was not going on for very long with the Fool's energy next to it. This was kind of like, hey, let's try this, let's do this. There was something that she had either tried for the first time. And, when we go away to college, I mean, there's so many things that when you're that young that you try for the first time that's exciting or new. That could be relationships. That could be partying for the first time. That could be living independently on your own. But there's something attached here that was not healthy for her. So this is an addiction card as well. This card can also be attached to depression. This can be a card of abuse, mental, physical, emotional abuse. This also can be one of dealing with narcissism or narcissistic type energies. I think that she either tried something for the first time and became hooked to it, whether it was a relationship, whether it was partying, whatever it was. And I'm not saying that Kori was on drugs. I'm not saying anything like that. But there's something here that she took a risk at and was very impulsive in doing. And it was causing a lot of problems because this card is trumping this card. So the devil's energy can be very much of excessiveness. And it can also be very much tied or linked to addiction, depression, abusive situations as well. But with the Fool's energy, it wasn't going on for very long. So the Three of Rods energy with the Three of Cups. So we have 2 threes here. This is very much about beginnings. I think she had something that she was looking forward to especially in the month of July. I'm picking up on like July 20th. She was looking forward to a celebration of some kind, doing something with friends, planning a trip, something here. Okay, she may have also have had two very close best friends, two in particular. This also could be sister energy for her, but there was something that they were planning ahead and looking forward to. This also could have been some type of relationship as well, but I feel that this is more of a celebratory event that she was looking forward to. Okay, but something was holding her back. She was wanting also adventure of some kind, but something was holding her down, holding her back, essentially. And she may have also wanted the need to be able to be adventurous, to go and do what she wanted to do, but something was holding her back. Whether this was a person, relationship, whether this was also um, anything that she felt chained and bound to, okay? Because we begin the reading with the Ten of Rods. She was really carrying the weight and was very burdened with something that maybe perhaps a lot of people didn't even know about. Maybe a select few. This could be a couple of people. All right, here's the Three of Swords energy. So there was some type of split, heartbreak, breakup, immediate heartbreak, kind of like just broken up. Okay, so if she had a boyfriend, she may have just broken up with him the night of her disappearance. She may have broken up days before. Something was immediate. Immediate heartbreak, immediate sorrow. And this separation caused sorrow and sadness, but it was necessary because it was trying to restore balance in her life with the Temperance card. So something was trying to cut away something from her life to achieve restoration because it was offsetting it was unbalanced for her. So something was trying to restore balance. Here's the High Priest, or the Hierophant, traditional tarot decks, and the Emperor. So we're dealing with someone who's controlling, dominating, domineering. This is Aries energy as well with the Emperor here. This person also may be very traditional, may be very rigid in their beliefs. This also could be anything to deal with higher institutions, higher wisdom, higher learning. Okay, there's some type of controlling factor here, or controlling factor in her life as well. A lot of pressure. I feel like she was under a lot of pressure. More so maybe perhaps for the average freshman. She was under a lot of pressure. Here we come in with Hermit in the Tower. I don't feel that someone accompanied her in the car. I've seen videos where people are speculating, was somebody in the car? Was she alone? I feel that she was alone. I feel that this was a solitary act because the Hermit shows me that basically solitude, solitary, and the Tower comes in, and this was something that was very traumatic, that happened quite unexpectedly and suddenly. So I don't feel that anybody was in the car with her. I know that her car was left idling on the bridge, and then about an hour later, another car came by and crashed into her, albeit she was not in the car. So I feel that she was alone. In terms of how she died, I feel that she wanted release of some kind. I'm not picking up on someone who necessarily hurt Kori, but I do feel that she was not in the best relationship or perhaps the best situation with someone. It wasn't healthy. It wasn't healthy. Yeah, there's movement here. So the Knight of Pentacles with the Knight of Rods. We have two knights here. There was movement. This happened very quickly. This decision may have been thought out or planned for months. She may have been thinking about this for a while, so going back to the last 5 months. But I also feel that she wanted to take her life into a new direction even. But I feel that, part of her life plan was obviously school and having her life mapped out for her, but I feel that she wanted to go into a new direction with her life, even physically move. I sense that, she maybe grew up in Louisiana, is going to school there, but I feel like she really physically wanted to see other places, wanted to move, wanted to travel, wanted to do other things. And maybe perhaps she knew that it would take a long time with the Knight of Pentacles, but the desire was there, that she wanted some type of freedom. So here we have the Star and Justice. So the Star shows me, and this is a very spiritual card, that she has transcended. Okay, this is a very spiritual card of transcendence. And Justice shows up, and this is also showing me that there is balance. There's also a legal or legalities or law enforcement here at play. I feel that her spirit wanted release. I feel that her spirit is also with the angels, with the Star card here. And I also feel that there's some type of need of wanting balance. She was seeking, going back to the Temperance card, she was wanting to restore balance in her life. I feel that there was a heartbreak or a breakup prior to her passing, but I feel that she really just wanted things to be balanced on both sides in her life somehow. So, beginning the reading with the Ten of Rods, this is like when you're maxed out, you're carrying so many burdens, thoughts, responsibilities. She had a heavy load on her. So mentally, physically, she may have felt very, very drained. Very drained. But something was preventing her, and this could have been her own thoughts. And with the Fool card's energy, this is taking a risk. This is going for it. This is impulsiveness. This is kind of leaping into action. And I feel that it was driven by some type of depression. There could have been some type of mental thing happening for her, anxiety, that I really feel that she struggled with, especially the last 5 months of her life, but especially going back to last summer, so like the last 9 to 5 months of her life. So this is what I'm picking up on for Kori Gauthier, and God rest her soul. May she find peace in heaven. And if you're following this case, or if you've been following this case, this is what I have picked up on for her. So thank you so much for watching. Take care, stay blessed, and I'll speak to you soon.